Hey, how's it going? This is another 6 minute video. This is where I talk about a random topic for 6 minutes in front of a camera and a microphone, completely unscripted. Now, the point of these videos is not for likes, views, subscribers. If you did subscribe, I would not mind, but I'm not trying to get famous or anything. My main goal is to become an intentional speaker. I want to become efficient and I want to become a good public speaker. When I speak in front of a crowd or in a public setting, I want to be a compelling, convincing, and fluent in public speaking. With that being said, let's get right into it. And this is going to be a tough one, right? This is something that I don't feel like a lot of people talk about. Throughout all the influences that I've talked or that I've listened to, not talked about, very, very rarely will they ever talk about failure, right? And they only talk about failure until after the fact that they're successful. And they think back about, oh, I failed at this, oh, I failed at that, but they're sitting where they're at now with tons of money, tons of followers and stuff. I'm not bashing them by any means, but it's funny to see in hindsight that they look upon those failures. But what happens amidst those failures? What happens not even on your own behalf, just in life in general? Things fail. What happens when you're driving your car and it fails, right? Just your car failing, but your mode of transportation, your entire structure of life falls apart. What happens when you're like planning something and it's going to be a great thing? It's this nice big plan and it falls through. Nobody shows up, or it rains, or it get canceled. It gets canceled somehow. What happens when you're like putting time and effort into a friend, like absolute energy, and just putting in the work with them and trying to become, a great friend of theirs, but they just ditch you. They leave you for another group, another friend, and you never see them again. Well, in the same capacity at least. Like those situations where it's not really your fault, but it just seems like life itself has failed. And it hasn't failed you, it just has happened to be that circumstance where you got the short end of the stick. So, personally, I don't know. I'm not perfect. I have my flaws, and failure is something that I struggle with exponentially. It's no good. When things fail on such a drastic level, right? I find myself just pushing forward. I just shut down, go through the motions, and kind of get put into override, as you can say, co-pilot mode. But not because of my own choice I go on, but because the expectation of me to go on. And I'm not sure if anyone relates to this or anything, but just personally, I detach myself from the extra activities that I enjoy in life, talking to people, enjoying things. I don't know, just the small things in life that I enjoy. I refrain, I retract from those things, and I become a shell. And that seems quite dramatic, but when you're going through perhaps a traumatic experience, right, where you're just reliving things over and over in your head, and it's just like you can't escape from whatever is keeping you up at night. It's like, how do you, what else are you going to do? How are you able to enjoy life when that's affecting you that much? And for the most part, I think it's good for you to think back and wonder what could have gone wrong, what could I have fixed, what what did I do to cause this, right? I mean, not even it's your fault, right? It's just tough. It's just tough because if it's not even your fault, there's nothing you could have done. And even if you think about it endlessly, it's not like there's nothing that you could have done to change. It's like thinking back and trying to fix things. That's great, but certain situations just don't call for that. And there's nothing that any endless amount of preparation or thinking could have fixed. But but yeah, it's a tough subject because some people don't make it out of those thoughts and they let it ruin their lives. But some people turn it into motivation and they get absolutely cracked at life. And my heart goes out to both ends. Like, I respect you. If you've gone through a tough moment in life or like a really dark spot, like that's amazing if you bounce back. And if you haven't, dude, you're not alone. Like, just look at the internet. There are tons of people just like you. And if like, not saying that I'm the person to help. I'm not. I am just a random person on the internet sharing my thoughts and opinions. But keep going, right? Keep pushing on. Dwelling on things helps a little bit, but I think a quick forget of those events that keep you up at night is just what the doctor ordered, right? And I'm not saying forget and don't learn anything, but it truly, if it wasn't anything that you could have done, then shut down those thoughts, get your life back in order, and in my opinion, try to enjoy it again. Tough, right? How could I enjoy life if that just happened to me? I know, I know. But usually, to be happy, you have to put on a smile on your face first. Biologically, that is kind of correct, but you get the point. So that's the end of this 6-minute video. Thank you for watching. See ya.